Hey, welcome back to the pod, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get straight into it. So, if you couldn't tell by the hat that I got on, this is a Valentine's Day episode, but I think it's a fire hat. I don't know if you could tell, it's got little hearts all on it and around it, whatever. Um, it's the episode, if you a cartoon head like me and grew up on cartoons, stuff like that, where Tom was trying to holler at the white cat and Jerry kept getting in the way and messing it up, but there's a couple episodes where he was really trying to get at this cat, but I thought it was a cool hat. My wife got it, ordered it for me, whatever. And like I said, I thought it was a fire hat, so hey, I got it on. If anybody, if y'all know me, or the people that do know I love hats and sneakers and shit like that. So, um, I haven't really been in the bucket hats, but this hat was fire to me, nostalgic, so I got it. But anyway, we're gonna talk about this right here. Um, I love talking about this type of stuff, but I also hate talking about this type of stuff. And basically, you know, it's a role reversal type of thing. And like I say, I like talking about it because you get to hear different perspectives and different opinions and shit like that. But I hate talking about it because those opinions can be so far left or far right or crazy. And it's like when it comes to these type of things, like women, in my opinion, don't, you know, agree to the point to where it's like y'all got a super double standard. And I ain't bashing women at all. This is just like I said, my opinion and my experience from it. But basically, in this post, I know y'all saw it, but it says, if your man basically ain't working, but he cooking and cleaning, and he taking care of home basically, he bringing it say $600 in food stamps. I ain't gonna go the food stamp route. Let's just say he is putting groceries in the house. If your man is putting groceries in the house, cooking and cleaning, he ain't working, and you working. Is that a deal breaker? And a lot of women, are saying, no. If my man cooking and cleaning and he putting groceries in the house, what's the problem? Where the problem coming from? But at the same time, it's a lot of them saying, "Oh, he ain't no real man. He ain't going and getting it, and this and that and the third, and blah 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 blah." And I don't necessarily think, different strokes for different folks, but people be in their seasons of, when things are being done differently, and to bash a man to say he not a man because and let me start by saying some men have said, well, he grown, he can go get it, blah 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 blah. So he ain't no man either. I don't think you should say a man not a man because of them being a stay at home husband or father or whatever. If that works for the dynamic of that household, then that's what works. If that man is able to provide in a way of where you know the mama ain't got to worry about nothing but just going to work and coming home and being taken care of too when she get home, I don't see the problem. Because if the roles are reversed and are to the generic, you know, gender roles, then the woman would be working from home or not working from home, but taking care of the kids, cleaning, cooking, putting groceries in the house. And I don't know if I necessarily have a problem with that because if as long as the needs are being met and everything is being done every single day, like if I'm paying me personally, if I'm paying every bill in the house, and I mean ain't no bill that my wife would have to worry about, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to cook and clean and take care of the kids every day. But like I said, in that scenario, I'll be putting groceries in there with my money, but she'd be buying them, like actually going to the grocery store. But my money would be the ones paying for them. But still, I don't have anything to worry about. So if all that is getting taken care of, there's no problems. And I get it, some days you're gonna be tired, you need a mental health day, whatever, you sick, whatever. Okay, that's one offs here and there. But if 98% of the time you taking care of business and all I gotta do is work and pay bills, if I'm in that situation or in that be able to put, you know, my family in that position, cool. By all means we gonna do it. But at the same time, when the tables are turned and it's the man that's doing that, if the tables flipping, the man is in that role, he getting bashed left and right. He not a man. Oh, that's a woman's role and da da da. In today's society, you hear women equal rights, equal rights, equal rights. Everybody want to be equal. So with everything and everybody being equal, the man should be able to do that. Ain't no real gender roles, when it comes to like household stuff or working and stuff like that. So the man should be able to just as easily as the woman take care of the kids, cook, clean, uh, uh, um, take care of home, while the woman go out there because that's the equal rights. She go out there and she get that bread and pay all the bills at home and be taken care of at home. There's a lot of women out there that agree that as long as they man taking care of home and they the breadwinner, cool. I ain't never had an issue with being with a woman that made more money than me. I feel like it's levels to that shit, but at the same time, you make more money than me, you make more money than me. But we mesh well together. We equally yoked. We right for each other. The making more money than me don't mean nothing. It's just a lot that goes into that, and I don't feel like women or men should bash each other when it come to that, because there's in today's world, it's almost like there is no such thing as a gender role. I feel like there are in certain cases, but the way society is going, it ain't no such thing as a gender role. You do what you do, you get it how you live, and y'all both take care of home or do things the way they need to be done. And that is what it is when it comes to that. Okay, so in 2026, I still don't understand why niggas don't mind their own business or just don't mess with people, because you never know what somebody got for you or what somebody going through, what their mental is like, what their mind, whatever. And in particular, I'm talking about road rage incidents. So this clip, of course, it's a clip. It's always more to the story, shit like that. But you know, this guy basically got out his car. It shows him, like, it don't show him getting out the car. This clip that him already at this person's car trying to fuck with him, and he get what he gets. So you gonna see right now. Let's check it out.
What happened?
Oh, 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 shit, oh, shit, oh. Let me see if you got anything in this V.
No.
So, Buddy at the end was like, "Hey, let me see what's in this V." So I'm assuming that he mean let me see what's in dude's vehicle. And he's gonna take his shit out of there. And you hear whoever he talking to like, no. So he crazy for that. You can catch a charge doing stupid shit like that. But video funny, bro. This is funny, and this is just a reminder of stop fucking with people. Stop. You know, if you ain't about that life or you don't know what's gonna happen, stay your ass in the car. If you gotta yell or whatever, flip the bird, give the middle finger, look at them crazy like or something, and keep going about your business, do that. But to get out the car, Buddy was getting dragged. His feet was running like Road Runner, Speedy Gonzalez, and I'm pretty sure after he hit that corner, hopefully the person slowed down so he could stop. They could stop and let him off, or because if dude let go, I know he tore up already. I know the feet, ankles probably broken, feet, whatever, ripped his feet off. Something crazy happened. And that's just like I say. This is a simple reminder don't mess with people, man. Like we in this age of everybody recording. They want to put their phones up. Everybody want to be the tough guy, the tough female, whatever. Like sometimes just leave people alone. Like sometimes just chalk it up to, man, it is what it is. You can get mad in that moment. You can do what you want to do as far as in your head, but actually getting out and throwing action behind some of this stuff, you don't know if you're dealing with a killer or somebody crazy or somebody that's had it up to here. With I'm tired of dealing with shit in life right now, and the next person that pisses them off, they're gonna take it out on them, and that person is you. Now you looking crazy like this video. So sometimes, like I say, just leave people alone, man. Some things are justified, some things ain't. Like I say, I don't know personally what the beginning of this video, what happened, but if I'm the driver of the car that the person coming to, you damn right I'm finna drag your ass. I'm finna drag you up and down this street, up and down this highway, wherever. And when the police come, they see what's going on, whatever, and they like, what happened? Or they trying to hit me up or something. Hey, this person attacked me. I was scared for my life. They put their hand in the window. I drove off. And they was attached before I knew what was really going on. I seen them dangling. I let them go, or however that go. But you gotta just leave people alone, bro. Just leave people alone. That should be the message of 2026. Mind your damn business. Mind your business. It's funny that this was caught on video because clearly this person wasn't minding his business either. But leave people alone. Mind your business and keep it moving, because that's the best way and the best remedy to stay alive. Because you keep bothering people, you keep messing with people, in the end, it could cost you your life. All right, so last topic of the day, since this is the Valentine's episode, I want to talk about from a man's standpoint. Are you getting your woman something every Valentine's Day, every year? When Valentine's Day rolls around, or are you just chalking it up to, hey man, I love you every day. I do for you every other day, whatever. Um, Valentine's Day, it is a man-made holiday, whatever. It's made for money. Yeah, it is to show love and stuff like that. But if I'm showing you love 364 days out the year, why you worried about this one where everybody getting that superficial shit? Also, you can look at it from the flip side of what's one more day. But me personally, I don't really care for Valentine's Day like that. Of course, growing up, you wanted to get the girls in the class and get your crushes and stuff, they Valentines, stuff like that. And as you get older, you kind of realize like, hey, this shit ain't what it's all cracked up to be. And there's a lot of people, like I say, from my opinion and my experience, there's a lot of people that's playing, competition. They seeing what another couple got when it comes to, especially Valentine's Day. They seeing, oh, this person posted, oh, they got them the new Chanel bag, the new Louis bag. Oh, they got these high-end perfumes and clothes, and oh, they took a trip and blah 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 blah. Your lifestyle may not be them people lifestyle. At the same time, you don't know what them people going through. They could be secretly whooping on each other. Man could be dogging her out, you know, talking to her crazy, like hitting her or something. Or she could be, he could be cheating on her, she could be cheating on him, whatever. You never know, in somebody else's relationship. So I just feel like, me personally, Valentine's Day is just overrated. Now, do I participate? Of course I do. Of course I do. I got girls, got a wife, so some things you just gonna do, even when you don't like them. At the end of the day, if it brings a smile to their face and shit like that, I'm gonna do it. I mean, like I said, I may not care for it, but I'm gonna do it. So What y'all think are good gifts? Like, are roses played out? Just getting the roses and the card, or up the ante. You taking them a staycation to a nice hotel downtown somewhere, or out of town, or shit, maybe even out the country. Is that too much for Valentine's Day? Because they still got birthdays, they still got Christmas, anniversaries, whatever, other holidays and shit like that. Is taking them out to a fancy restaurant or a home cooked meal, something special that you learn to cook or something. Is that not enough? Me personally, I think I'm gonna go the route of cooking the dinner. Um, got one gift, and of course I'm gonna get my girls something. My daughters, um, get them maybe some little baskets, little teddy bears or something like that. Nothing too crazy, nothing too over the top. Just to participate, show them, hey, Valentine's Day. This is just a token of my appreciation to show you guys that I love you, and that's from dad to daughters. But on the relationship aspect and the marriage aspect, it's just like every year, like what the fuck we doing? Like what we doing? I'm gonna have to step it up, or you set the bar too damn high. Then what what you gonna do to beat that bar? Because if you go low or lower the next year, it's like, damn, well, last year you got me this. So I kind of, me personally, and this in my household, it ain't even just all about money all the time. So I'm good on that, but I try to keep everything in perspective into the lifestyle that we live. So if that means, um, I can buy you some shoes, buy you some makeup or something, your favorite perfume, something like that. Uh, Either I'm gonna take you out to dinner. I mean I don't propose taking nobody out to dinner on Valentine's Day, especially if you ain't made plans in advance. You try to do it the day of, you out of there. Them restaurants gonna be booked, especially them high end restaurants. So I wouldn't do that, but I'll cook. Make a nice little dinner. Maybe massage some feet, back massage, something like that. Lay up, kick up, watch some movies, have some fun, just spend some quality one-on-one time. Because I feel like at the end of the day, a lot of women just want that attention and that one-on-one time, especially when you reconnected in this busy world of schedules and kids and this, that, and third with families. So I feel like just keep it on that standard of let's reconnect. Let's just be me and you. Let's spend some time together. If the kids can't leave, put the kids in the room, let them watch movies, eat their popcorn, whatever, so they can stay chill till they self be quiet. Or you spend time with your lady and just laugh, talk, have a good time, make a little meal, even, just talk about plans, whatever. Use that time to rekindle some shit. So I think that's me personally. I think that's the route to go instead of going this all extravagant, buy all the time. I've always been more of a quality time type of person, or let's do shit together. Let me talk to you, pick your brains, shit like that. I ain't trying to spend racks on racks on racks on you for some shit that is a competition. It don't make sense to me, but to each their own. But use Valentine's Day for as I say, is a day of rekindling. Do some shit that'll mean something, and not something that somebody else did that you seen. So hey, that's all I gotta say about it. That's the show. Happy Valentine's Day to all y'all lovers out there. Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Don't make too many babies out there this weekend. You know, don't do nothing crazy. Have fun, rekindle, show some of that love, and just Do what you do. As always, I'm Jason Mars, pod with the homie. Deuces.